Good morning. Right, fearless. Let's begin this practice this morning with Ujjayi 3. Ujjayi 3 this morning. And the title of this video this morning is called Tune In. Tune in, meaning tuning inward and tuning your radio signal, your radio dial. Okay. Try to keep little words out of it today. I'm trying to just do the practice. But first of all, you're tuning your body, you're tuning your mind, because every morning we have a chance to reset our frequency, and most often we just jump right into yesterday's frequencies of our emails, of what everyone else is doing, of what everyone else is thinking. So it's hard to change your reality. So it's hard to change your reality if you aren't able to change your frequency. So we're going to have victory over the mind in our meditation this morning. Ujjayi means victory over the mind. And so the mind is fluctuating. The fluctuations of the mind, controlling the fluctuations of the mind, and as well as the world around you, because then it's even more. As much as there's the fluctuations in your mind, it represents the same fluctuations outside of your reality. So if there's chaos going out around you, it's hard to have a still mind, right? But if you're able to still your mind, you're able to still your reality. So vibrate with positivity, love, joy, and happiness by smiling. Cosmic inner smile. And we're going to focus inward with our Ujjayi. So again, like we discussed yesterday, you're opening either side, left sinus and right sinus, and this is allowing more oxygen into the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, and essentially the whole aspect of the brain. You're going to feel it on the frontal lobes and prefrontal cortex, which is like inward, but it's like all on inside the eyes. So feel it expanding the eyes. Let that tune you into what your thought is. So your thoughts are going to fluctuate in and out, and as they come in and they come out, you want to have the ability to let go and transcend. So leading into transcendental meditation, which is there are emotional planes that we exist on, and when we're frustrated, we're in lower planes, and lower level phenomenon happen. So you see demons, you see you're fearful, you're angry, lower feeling emotions, and so we're fluctuating like this all day long. If we're able to tune in and tune inward to our mind and the way we are projecting outward, then we're able to focus and change our frequency, and then attract and give out what we want. So just keep your goal in mind. Keep whatever your focus is this morning, how you want to see your future today, as well as how you want to see your future tomorrow, and maybe see the thing that you know when you're in a good place is when you have good thoughts coming through. And that's what you want to have the majority of the time, is having all positive thoughts coming through. And if you can do that, then you know you're in the right frequency. So we're going to tune in by doing Ujjayi and listening to our own breath, and then listening to our own consciousness and our own frequency, our own level. So whether we're on a high emotion or a low emotion, that's based upon our past and wherever we were in our past, leading up into this moment. Right, and then what we potentially brought into our now through our magnetism. So we have magnetism and we have electricity, and those two things are happening, yin and yang, at the same time. So you're projecting as well as pulling in. And by tuning yourself into a positive state, happy state, smiling, joyful, happy state, we're able to have victory over the mind. Okay? So keep your goal focused, and let's begin the practice. 5 minutes in. Let's begin the practice. So inhale with Ujjayi. You're tuning into the nasal passages and opening, remember, here and here, here and here. So go back to Ujjayi 2 if you're here. Hopefully you were there yesterday with us. But inhaling with Ujjayi. So constriction of the throat. You can feel it even if you do your mouth open. You can feel how you can open the throat and close the throat. So work with that. And try to expand. I also wanted to title today's title as expand your breath, and your breath is your energy. So I was going to title it expand your energy breath, or expand your breath energy. But I think the energy breath is good. So this is like an energy breath, because we're expanding our breath, we're expanding our consciousness, we're expanding our intent, our intention with positivity. Okay, all within this little couple of moments that we're about to experience. Okay, so we're leading into the practice, and then you'll be able to take this practice into your whole day. If we do this enough, every morning, then we're just gonna change our vibration every morning, and then hopefully you're gonna see positive things happening in your life. You're emitting positivity to other people. You're teaching other people how to breathe, whatnot. Anyway, you're not stressed out. As long as you're not stressed out, that's all it's good. So inhale and expand, and work with the throat, but with your mouth closed. Let's do 10 breaths, and then we'll come back to talk, and then we'll do another set after that. So inhale when ready. Take 3 more breaths. Remember to continue to inhale and smile. expanding the belly, expanding the chest, expanding the throat. That constriction of the throat, activating the brain. You can feel it in between the middle eyebrow. Constriction of the throat in the back. As I'm smiling, I feel like I'm trickling happiness across my spine. It's a weird thing to say, but I'm filling my body with happiness and joy and positive emotion to the top of the breath, and then as I exhale, that joy is trickling down the throat, down the back of the throat, where you can feel that expansion, feel that contraction. The opening of the chest. I'm starting to really feel that now. After this is day 3 of Ujjayi, and that was about 10 breaths there. But I'm starting to feel. Lost Facebook. Anyway, I'm starting to feel an expansion of the belly, the chest, and especially today is more into the chest. So there's something opening. There's my chest cavity is opening, my lungs are opening, my throat. It's a strange thing to say, but if you can feel the constriction in your nasal passage, this like closing of the nasal passage, if you can feel that, then start to feel the constriction in your throat too. How to start my journey to fighting as a sport. I'll come back to that question a little bit later. I'll comment with you, but so into the throat. We're constricting the throat, we're expanding the throat, but now today I feel an expansion in the chest, which is just very powerful. This is powerful for people that have lung issues, respiratory issues, COVID patients. You guys need to open your lungs and be able to open your lungs, be able to breathe. And if this virus is attacking our nervous system and shutting down, mainly affecting our throat and our chest, right, which is our thyroid, parathyroid, and thymus gland, and the white blood cells and the antibodies, right, and their ability to fight off this virus, this bacteria, whatever this oncoming thing is, this invisible ghost is, our strength and our aura and our field and our ability to breathe is what is directly attacking that and fighting off that virus. There is no pill, there is no cure, but your mind and your ability and your body and your ability to breathe, right? So it's this practice alone, that this attentiveness, this yoga, qigong, internal breath work, pranayama, that we're going to expand our breath, our respiratory system, and directly affect this COVID, this whatever it is. Because if it's affecting the respiratory system, breath work is the one way. Breath work is your energy, it's affecting your mind and your brain, as well as your thyroid, parathyroid, and thymus gland, which is your immune system fighting off this virus. And it's giving you confidence. Your breath and your heart are what bring emotion and life force, chi, into your body. So with your ability to do this exercise, Ujjayi, and contract and constrict these areas of your body, you're able to cleanse your cells and cleanse these cells that are directly working with this bacteria, this virus. Okay, so smile today. I know that's a little off topic. It's not off topic because it is the essential. The breath is our essential life force. So let's do a little bit more. We'll do another set of Ujjayi and work on, now feel this layer up here, this layer in the throat, and this layer in the chest. Okay, and work on all 3 of those layers, expanding them, as well as by working and expanding these things, we're expanding and tuning in to our inner being, our inner self. We're expanding this inner body, which with electromagnetic fields all around, with all of this oncoming emotional stress and fear, it's attacking our inner body and our soul and our spirit. And people die because their spirit dies, not because their body dies. Because your body is made by your spirit. So do spirit exercises and breath work, and you will build your consciousness and your ability to receive information as well as give it out, your organization. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff here, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's do another set. We'll do another set of breath work, expanding these 3 layers, okay? In the head, in the throat, and in the chest. Work on the chest right now, so really feel it. Constrict your throat like you're Darth Vader, but do that with your mouth closed. Let's begin. Chest and throat to the top of the breath, feeling it in the third eye. As you begin to exhale, constriction of the nasal passage, the throat, and the chest as you pull the belly in with your exhale. Okay? 9 more. Clears up the mucus. Feel free to do a couple cat-cows if you want to start like opening up your spine, anything like that with your inhale and hold, and kind of open up the chest and exhale, pull in, so you can kind of add some extra movement into it. 4 more breaths. Small smile of the lips. Relaxing the face. Inhale, hold, and lengthen the spine. It should feel lighter, brighter, taller. at the end of the practice or end of your breaths, that was 10 or not sure, rub your hands together, bring warmth into the face, and try to relax the face. Any tension that's being affected by you constricting and activating and relaxing these, parts of your face. Maybe you feel a little soreness behind the eyes. Press into the eyes, into the face, under the eyes. Thumbs up into the tendons behind the eyes, to the outsides of the eyes, lateral. I forget what that muscle's called. Anyway, press into the temples, your thumbs. We'll continue, actually do 5 more. We'll do just to finish out about 5 more breaths of Ujjayi while massaging into the face and kind of help relax the face, and then continue to tune inward, relaxing the body and tuning into your center. Return to center. On the exhale, pull the belly in. Shoulders forward. Inhale forward. Look to your right, to your left. Hold it red. Stretch into the chest, to the neck. Cough out anything if you feel. Hit the chest, the throat. And that is it. Much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into our YouTube, and I apologize for those who are on Facebook. But I am trying to get everyone over to YouTube anyway, so thank you for tuning in here, and subscribe with us down below to hit the notification. That way it'll notify you every time I jump on, when I jump on. And until to later, 1 o'clock, we'll be working more MMA, fitness, and cardio. So come back for that. And until then, we'll see you guys. Much respect.